What's up guys? So my Ryobi pressure washer seems to be broken because it doesn't turn on, and I know there's not any issues with the unit itself because when I plug this thing in, it makes a pretty weird noise, and it sounds like what it is this GFCI circuit has gone bad. And I checked the cable array, there's no fraying or anything making bad contacts anywhere. So basically when you plug it in, listen to this. You hear that buzzing sound? So see how it's on? When I press test, this thing is supposed to like make a clicking sound and disconnect, but nothing happens. And then resetting it should turn it back on and let it work, but it's still making that noise. So I suspect that this thing has gone bad. So we're gonna try to find a replacement for that and then put it back together and let's see if it works. Anyway, just take off these 4 screws on the bottom part of the receptacle here, and then you'll see this, and then we're just gonna have to undo these screws right here and then make note of how the cable is connected to the terminals right here, because then we'll need to rewire it the same way when we get the new plug unit that we're going to replace this with. So you basically loosen these 2 screws right here a little bit so it opens up these little clamping terminals, and basically these things just stick in here like this. The white wire in my case goes to the terminal marked with an L, which is live, and then the black wire goes to the neutral, and then there's no ground on this particular model, so just 2 cables. Alright, so I went and bought this replacement GFCI 15 amp plug. I got the 15 amp one because that's what the old one was. It said here 15 amps at 125 volts. And just one thing to note, always get the one that had the same amount of plugs here. So in my case it was a NEMA 115P, so same amount of plugs. Don't try to mix and match. And basically we're just going to do everything in reverse. Put the cable back in there, tie it up with the screws, and put it all back together, and hopefully it works. With its own little hardware kit, but I'm not going to use any of these. I'm just going to reuse the older clamp here and the same neck boot, or whatever you want to call this thing, because there doesn't seem to be any damage to it. So basically just going to go and plug these in like this. The black is the neutral and the white is the live wire. So I put the clamp back on the black part of the wire here, or I mean the outer sheathing of the cable, and that's what clamps it down on those studs over there on the supports. Make sure you put this rung in here inside the case like this. There's a little like ledge that you drop this into and fits right in, and that's basically it. You just button up the cover and we'll test it out. Alright, moment of truth here. We got the new one. Power's live. Let's plug it in. Alright, see how it turned on? It clicked. I'm going to do a test here. Alright, and it stays off. Reset, it comes back on. Awesome. There it is.